Hey, welcome back, or for the first time. As a matter of fact, if it is the first time that you're checking out this video, you can go back to day 1. This is day 5 that we're looking at today. You can look at the playlist for this and go back to day 1 and start from the beginning, and it will probably make more sense to you. But in any case, welcome to day 5. We're in chapter 1, book of John, of course, and verses 35 through 51. And here's what it says. The next day, again, John was standing with his 2 disciples, and he looked at Jesus as he walked by and said, "Behold, the Lamb of God." The 2 disciples heard him say this, and they followed Jesus. Jesus turned and saw them following him and said to them, "What are you seeking?" And they said to him, "Rabbi," which means teacher, "where are you staying?" And he said to them, "Come, and you will see." So they came and saw where he was staying, and they stayed with him that day, for it was about the 10th hour, which for us is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. One of the 2 who heard John speak and followed Jesus was Andrew, Simon Peter's brother. He first found his own brother Simon and said to him, "We have found the Messiah," which means the Christ. He brought him to Jesus. Jesus looked at him and said, "You are Simon, the son of John. You shall be called Cephas," which means Peter. The next day Jesus decided to go to Galilee. He found Philip and said to him, "Follow me." Now Philip was from Bethsaida, the city of Andrew and Peter. Philip found Nathanael and said to him, "We have found him of whom Moses in the law and also the prophets wrote, Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph." Nathanael said to him, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" Philip said to him, "Come and see." Jesus saw Nathanael coming toward him and said of him, "Behold, an Israelite indeed, in whom there is no deceit." Nathanael said to him, "How do you know me?" And Jesus answered him, "Before Philip called you, when you were still under the fig tree, I saw you." Nathanael answered him, "Rabbi, you are the Son of God. You are the King of Israel." Jesus answered him, "Because I said to you, I saw you under the fig tree, do you believe? You will see greater things than these." And he said to him, "Truly, truly, I say to you, you will see heaven opened, and the angels of God ascending and descending on the Son of Man." So here we find an incredible 2 days where Jesus basically calls men to be his disciples, and guess what? They just come. There's kind of a handoff here from the one who announced the coming of Jesus, that's John the Baptist, to the one who is the Messiah, the actual expected king and deliverer of the Jews. John the Baptist once again announces Jesus, and beginning with 2 of the men that were following John the Baptist, the next 3 men join the group. We should note how anxious they are to follow Jesus and to tell others about who they have found. What could have made them follow Jesus? Could it be that they just heard about him and decided that he was the one? No, I don't think so. I think there's something more going on here, something that only God could have done. Philip describes Jesus in a different way, the one whom Moses in the law and also the prophets wrote. Yes, in the book of Exodus, the great prophet Moses receives the law of God directly, and later writes that God will send another prophet greater than him to save the people from the rightful punishment they deserve for their sins. We then see a skeptical Nathanael, kind of like me, as he belittles the town of Nazareth and doubts Philip's invitation. But his attitude is dramatically changed when Jesus shows that his knowledge of Nathanael's heart is only something God could do, only something God could know. So Nathanael goes from nothing good coming out of Nazareth to, "You are the Son of God." Jesus responds to Nathanael's sudden change with words that we would also find in the book of Genesis, chapter 32 and verse 24, if you want to look it up, where one of the most famous men of Jewish heritage was said to physically wrestle with a form of God. Unfortunately, that's for another study, as we don't have the time to go there now. So let's wrap it up for today. Jesus has now begun the part of his adult life which will run about 3 years before he finishes the job that he came to accomplish. He's gathering together a close unit of men who will be trained to go out and teach others. These men are called by Jesus in a powerful way and have begun a journey that they will never forget. And so it begins. Thanks for listening in. I hope to see you in the next one.